Good morning, friends. It's Tiny Tidy Tuesday. Get a nice picture of me in front of my raspberries. Aren't they so pretty? There we go. Cheese. Anyways, aren't they looking fabulous? Let's get you in here a little bit. So I just wanted to show you my beauties while I was out here picking for the kids this morning. I already picked out all these guys from the far side. There's a few I actually see from here that maybe I will take. I kind of missed them. I had the baby the first time I was out, now I don't. So, and then I also came back out after I set her down to eat, and I tied these guys up here. You can see my rope. So this guy was like crawling out here across the floor, and then these ones were like completely bent over. So all these beautiful berries were hiding underneath. So now I'm gonna pick all these pretty berries, and then we're gonna go in, feed the kids, and we have a living room to clean. Is it gonna happen today? I sure hope so, because that's my plan for Tidy Tidy Tuesday. All right, there's my blueberry haul. Raspberry haul. Wow. There's my raspberries. I was feeding her frozen blueberries this morning, so I got blueberries on the brain. There's probably like 40 raspberries there, and I already took a handful in as well. Oop, I see one more. Maybe hiding. Are you ready? Not quite. So you can tell because when you pull them, there's a little bit of a give. So cool. Now I'm gonna go feed the kids breakfast because it's like 9 o'clock, and then we're gonna clean. Hopefully. I don't know. I have a rug to put down in the living room, so I would like to get it tidied up, hopefully mopped. Even if I could just get it swept and cleaned, I will be happy with that, because it's early and I'm tired. We had a very busy day yesterday. We went swimming, and lots of stuff has been happening. So sorry I missed you guys last week, but we have a clean for this week, so let's get to it. Oh wait, I forgot, and I can't believe I forgot, but Tiny Tidy Tuesday is hosted by Sunday Dawn. Please go check out her channel. She's so awesome, inspiring, and encouraging, and just all around amazing. So please check her channel out. I will link it in the description box below, and I'm also going to put a link in the description box below to all the other lovely ladies participating in Tiny Tidy Tuesday, so you can check out their channels and see what motivation they have for you this week. Get one? Okay, so today we're cleaning this side of the living room, and I want to say it looks worse than it is. There's just a lot of stuff to be swept up and cleaned up. I swept the floor yesterday and was in a bit of a rush and being kind of lazy. I knew we were going to be leaving the house and not home for a bit, so I totally just swept all the mess into that corner. Hello, friends. I just want to say thank you so much for joining me, and I'll mention once again that Tiny Tidy Tuesday is hosted by Sunday Dawn, so please go check out her channel, see what awesome motivation she's got happening for you today, as well as all the other lovely ladies on the playlist, and I will link that in the description box below. I'm so grateful you stopped in, or if you're new here, thank you for joining me. I hope I can inspire and bring a little bit of motivation to your day. I am a stay-at-home mom of 6. My youngest has cystic fibrosis, and I am just coming out of postpartum depression. She is now 10 months old, and the first few months of her life have been very, very difficult. And I mean, it can be difficult with anybody or any, baby, but added with the diagnosis of cystic fibrosis, it just has made for a very challenging few months. And I didn't catch it as fast as I would have liked to, but I have caught it, and I'm coming out of it, and we are slowly getting our house back in order. So like I said, I'm so grateful you stopped by. I hope I'm giving you some kind of a motivation, showing you can get it all done, even with kids around, because there's always a kid around. We homeschool as well, so people, we're always here, and that is part of the reason our house gets so messy too. I am very frustrated right now with all of the rain we've been having. It is just constantly dirty in the house. The floors are, it doesn't matter. I can mop them twice a day and they're still dirt on the floor, or once they dry, like instead of it being mud, there's always mud on the floor or dirt. It's both. I can sweep 4 times a day and it doesn't matter. Even this living room, in the course of me doing this living room, it probably took me about 4 hours, I would say, from start to finish, with all the little breaks in between. I swept this living room, like after the big sweep, I swept it like 3 or 4 times before I was truly finished. And even at the end, I got my microfiber mop out and went over it, and I still picked up more hair and dirt. Like it's constant. It doesn't matter how much. There's just always dirt and dog hair. The dog hair. Oh my goodness, I love my dogs, but I tell you, I don't think I would ever get them again, because I just can't handle the amount of dog hair on the floor. Like, I never had dogs until I met my husband. So Sassy is my first dog, and then Daisy would be my second. And he's owned plenty of dogs before. I have not. So it's definitely been an experience. So I guess it's been about 8 years we've owned dogs. No, let's say it's been like Maddie 6, so 7 years. 6 years. Yeah, let's say it's been about 6 years we've had dogs. So the house is never as clean as it was back before I had dogs. So it is what it is. And that's just something I have to work on. And now that, we're slowly getting a routine back in order, it's been a little bit easier to keep up with certain things. But we were in and out of the house all weekend, and I just did not get a chance to get this room clean like I wanted to. And we have a rug that I'm going to be putting down at the end here, hoping that maybe that'll help a little bit to keep the space a bit cleaner. We can get into a good habit of vacuuming. The kids love vacuuming, so I thought maybe if there's a rug there, they'll help vacuum it. We can all just work better. And also for Isla, because our floors are just so hard and they're cold, and even the kids, you'll see at the end, they loved it. Oh my goodness, it made me so happy. To see them all just flock to the rug and hang out, and they probably stayed there for a good half an hour, just hanging out with each other. If you can hear screaming in the background, it's just BJ. He has decided that screaming is his new form of talking, especially when he's not getting what he wants. So I think it's just a phase. I think all 3-year-olds are screamers at some point. Maybe I'm wrong. All of my kids have been screamers at some point or another. So, maybe he'll join me out here in a minute. I'm hiding outside. I just came out to look at the garden. It's been beautiful the last couple of days. We haven't had any rain for like 2 days. So the ground is finally drying up and no longer muddy. And I can actually get into the backyard. I can actually get into the garden. So I'm very grateful for that. So that is where I'll be spending a little bit of my afternoon, is in my garden. So I got this floor mopped, and my vacuum is not working right. I love my Bissell, but it is just not working. I'm going to contact the company, because if you ever get a Bissell, or maybe any vacuum, but Bissell, 100% claim the warranty. I've already gotten one. I'm going to call them again and see what they say, because it's not working right. It's not suctioning properly. The hair, like I said, I swept, I mopped, and then I swept, and then I mopped, and then there was still hair on the floor. And with the Bissell, it just sucks all that up, and I don't have to worry about it. And this just drove me crazy, because it just seemed like no matter where I looked, I was still finding hair. Now, I didn't clean, behind the couches, and I didn't clean, in other places, like behind that chair and stuff. So I'm sure there's more hair, but man, and then my other mop broke, so I just went to the dollar store and purchased the one I was using, and I did not enjoy it. It was not a nice mop. I miss my my other one, so I'm going to have to go purchase a new mop, I think, and hopefully I can get my vacuum replaced. If not, it's probably time for a new one. I've had it for many, many years, so it's served me well, and it has cleaned these floors well, and it's definitely my favorite cleaning accessory. So hopefully I can get that vacuum fixed, because it will also do well on this carpet. So what do you think of the placement? Did I get it right? Should I move it? I thought maybe pushed right up against the bookshelf, but then this seems to be good. And like I said, the kids, they seem to absolutely love it. And I was sitting with Isla later, and she went right to it. So I hope you enjoyed, guys. Thanks, and we'll see you again soon. Bye.